That was just for good measure. Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, you do.
Sensei Roger.
And I'm Paul.
And welcome to Kenpo for Advanced Lesson 1. And welcome to the new year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you.
Yep.
Alright, so we got some new stuff here. It's pretty good. Kenpo for Advanced now. Now you can see a little difference. I do get people to say different things about how we do it. They ask me questions like, why are your legs straight when you're doing stuff? Probably because my focus wasn't on there. And plus some of those videos are old and I wasn't thinking.
Right.
Here's the thing that happens inside the school. Like throw a punch, please. So I may be focusing just this right now with the student. Block, punch. That would be the movement that I'm focusing on. So a lot of times this won't be that, great. I'm not always in here in that mode. So throw the punch. So from here though, I did not think about, you guys are watching this from a whole view, not from this view.
Right.
You're looking at the whole view. And so we're going to work on making the stance better so you can see everything with that. So someone brought that to my attention. Sometimes people say things not so nice, but you know what, sometimes they're right, even if they say it nasty.
Right.
So I do take that and want to strive to be better in everything we do.
Yep.
Even though I'm not going to give you all my knowledge on YouTube. I'm not going to do that because, that's just giving away everything I've earned and everything I paid for and everything that people pay me for. Why should they pay me if I give it all for free?
Right.
But I'm giving you guys a whole lot here. So, because I believe this is good to help you from the training that you're already getting.
Right.
Nothing replaces the dojo, remember that. I was just taking guitar lessons from somebody and then trying to learn it on YouTube. And the thing is, nothing replaces that guitar lessons with my instructor right there.
Right.
So if you are in the North Ridgeville, Ohio area, you want to train with me, come on down. I'm going to have the information there, Tracy's Karate. If you're not in my area, if you want to train somewhere else, do so. If you can, do so. If not, this will be good for now until the time that you're able to train with somebody.
Right.
Alright, so let's do this here. We're going to do a review of the technique, the whip. Alright, so it's against a right-left punch we're going to show it off of. So you throw the punch, I'm out of the way, block. I'm blocking here, palming, then I'm chopping. Okay, see, we went in slow motion on this too. But throw the punch, I'm here. Oh, that didn't go right. See how that went all weird and sloppy?
Lack communication.
I went faster than he did. At that point, I could have just did this. Throw a punch. Chop. Oh, I get block, chop. Chinese sword.
Alright,
So let's change over here. Throw the punches at me. Right, I'm here. Oh, I just got punched in the face. That's sloppy stuff, huh? Alright, throw it again. See, I'm here. I didn't even block to my elbow. I want you to really hit me with this stuff.
Yeah, see?
That changed. The move changed. I'm over here now. How did that happen?
Right.
Okay, throw 2 punches. Here, see the thing is, you know why it changed? He's throwing a punch different. He's coming more straight on fighting. Okay, so this is one of the debates a lot of people have about these moves. So throw the punch again, throw the other punch again. See, I can do something different now. So we're enforcing that book work. So remember, this is advanced, guys.
Right.
Just because throw the punch 1, throw the other punch 2, just because this was the teaching, doesn't mean that it's going to happen that way.
Which is why you have to learn to adapt.
Yep. You guys heard me say before, Tim Trammell, one of the black belts, I actually seen him this morning too, but we're talking about these scripted moves with adaptability.
Right.
Okay, so now, why would we do the whip? Throw a punch at me, now maybe throwing the other punch wide, right? And you're moving forward at me too, so I can block and I can stop you. I can hit you in the chest or the chin. I like the chin too because my hand is here. That's going to stop your forward movement.
Yeah.
Your forward momentum, you're going to be like this. Okay, see how sloppy things got real quick? See? But throw the punch at me. 1, throw the punch at me. 2, I'm palming. I'm chopping. So that's the technique. I just want you guys to see how things could go wrong real quick if you just think about book work. I can watch guys and say, yeah, they learned that out of a book. You know, from, you know, or the Kenpo, or they're just practicing air Kenpo, they're not really trying to do it with each other, or they're not thinking about it, they're just trying to be so scripted to that book, and that's what we see a lot of times through a lot of the martial arts. So I want you to really think about changing it at this level in advance, because now you're working towards going to the black belt stuff next year with this. So we're in here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now here's the thing too, I'd like to put in standpoint here, is I'm doing this, I don't have to be straight up like we see a lot of times, and you've seen me do it in a lot of my videos. But here's the thing too, is I don't fight this way. When I fight that way, things happen, I get hit hard and or get knocked out. I've been knocked out twice, probably because of stupid stuff. Alright, so throw the punch, I block. See, I can just block in with the shoulder going. There's a Chinese sword. So now just come in naturally and throw the punches. There goes that one again, because the way he throws the punch, I would do something different. Okay, do it again. I'm here, well, I'm here. Boom. Uh-oh, I did something different again. At this point, I can't get it right. It's advanced level. I can't do a simple the whip. I hope you guys are getting the point of this. It's not, none of it's perfect. And there's always room to grow and change. What did we say in that one video we were making a move? It said always to basically, the phone's ringing, I'm going to let it ring though guys. But basically I was saying about that when we make up a move, or even when we're doing another move, we always want to see how can it go wrong, what's open. So here's the thing too, is throw that punch here, throw the other punch, right? Throw it, hit me in the head, right? At least here, I'm not totally exposed. We were just talking about this because this month we have a featured technique as Chinese sword. Block in, chop out. That is it. Simple. But here's the thing with Chinese sword. We were taught to bring this hand all the way across, leaving this head open. Why would I stand there straight? Alright, so let's go into the technique of this belt. This is in our kata long 2. This one is called 4 swords, is why I put a name to it. We didn't have a name to it, it was just 4. In the black belt we have a technique where we close our hands and we call it 4 fists. So I decided to call it 4 swords. For those Kenpo enthusiasts out there and know, like, I never learned 4 swords, but then you see the move and you go, oh, I never had a name to that. Or someone else might have named it 4 swords too, I don't know. But throw the punch. Again, here's that Chinese sword. See this? If I'm standing straight up like this, that exposes my head if I get messed up. So throw the punch. I'm here. I still got room to chop. Now I get the palm. Now I got the spear hand is what we teach, but I'm not going to hit him in the body with the spear hand. So we can throw it as a square punch. So now here, because the idea was solar plexus for that. But the way he was turned, I didn't have solar plexus, but I had the ribs. I don't want to hit a rib like that, or I can just punch it. Alright, so let's do this. You ready guys? Step out of the way. We're not stepping right into them. Punch is coming around, we're stepping around. Shoulder is just lean forward. I don't want you leaning like this. But drop the chin, shoulders shrugged, block here, chop, turn, palm. See my hands ready to go? Square punch is what we're going to practice for now. We're going to do this with the short 2 kata. In this belt, we're going to do part 1, just this technique on both sides. Alright, so let's go over again. So we're stepping out of the way, shoulders shrug, block, chop, turn, palm, and square punch. You see how the difference is? Paul is doing here with a hard bow, which is good too. I'm doing with a soft bow. Now here, through the punch. Which one's going to be better for this? Does it really matter if I'm a hard bow or a soft bow? I mean, it can. I like soft bow for one reason.
Mobility?
Yeah, because think about throw the punch at me, right? I can come in, I'm here. Now I'm going in a forward motion towards you.
Okay.
That's why I like to do the soft bow. Unless, as I chopped you here, and you're coming in harder, I'm a hard bow, because if the chop didn't work and the guy's still coming in a forward motion, that's where the hard bow comes in. See, this is advanced, guys. I'm going to give you a little bit more than I gave you in the beginners and the intermediate. See, a lot of people watch my beginner videos and say this sucks, that sucks. Well, guess what? You're watching something on YouTube. We got to some people have a hard time with this concept at beginner in person, let alone on the video.
All right.
So this is why I want you guys to really start trying to get understanding since you've been around a little bit now. Some of you guys watched this from the beginning, haven't they?
Yeah.
This is what, year 3 now with this? We're going on the 3rd year of doing this series. It's just amazing that it's got this far. So there's the 4 swords. Let's do that off the other side. Left, come in here, shoulder in there, chin down, turn with the chop. Now look, you go hard bow or soft bow. Now I want you guys to really think about this. You know, what is the person doing? Now from here, square punch. Okay, don't lean in with that square punch like that too. Just want to come back.
Okay.
So as I'm here, look, just pivot your hips. Let your weight be grounded right here, not leaning here. You lose power to that too.
Oh, okay.
I'm right here. So this is where we're going to point out mistakes from both of us. We do something, and if you guys see something too, hey, shout out, hey, why'd you do this?
All right.
Maybe sometimes I don't know.
All right.
This is like a video that I'm not trying to make so polished. See, these videos we want to be pretty real with, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to be fake with this.
Right.
We don't want to see, or not really fake, but we don't want to be so choreographed to be like a movie, where it looks so polished. We're just doing those moves. Things go wrong sometimes. What are you say?
I said, I'm going to look a lot different than he is. One, his many years in martial arts, and he's a lot more agile on his feet than I am. So
Yeah,
for me, the softball, I mean, it doesn't sound like it'd be a big deal, but for me, it's a little more restraining.
You
and
guys
I'm not that
seen-
light on my feet.
So, and not to cut you off, but you guys seen the sparring videos that we had?
I'm like Frankenstein.
I'm more like fluid. Paul's like, arr, arr. You can get to black belt and still be in that arr, arr, and be rigid that way. It's just, but this stuff, you can make it your own. That's what I was talking to my instructor, Mark Miller. He's a 10th degree black belt under Tracy. Okay, so here, we were talking about, we got to make it our own Kenpo. That's it, make it your own Kenpo. We have it, these are the moves, this is it, we teach it this way, now let's make it work for you as you get that.
All right.
First you got to memorize the movements, but then you want to internalize it. And then you got to learn how to make it work too. Alright, so let's do the deflecting block now. What is a deflecting block, somebody asks? This is a good block. Instead of being like an outward block or an upward block, we're going to just take it from here. So let's just get in a horse stance from now. From here, take your hand, I want you to shoot it up like this. Like, think of an airplane going up into the sky. And you're going to hit more with the ridge of your hand here and the forearm. Kind of just wedge it up. See over here? Now even turn your body to that, even. It seems so simple, doesn't it? It looks weird. I'll do that again. Let's do it. Paul's not used to this too much. Yeah, Paul's kind of twisting the hand. We don't have to twist that hand yet. But throw the punch. This is the beginning right now. I'm here. But yes, twisting that hand is going further, where you can go into the next movement. See, that's why Paul, you'll see him going here. He's used to doing upper blocks too.
Yeah.
But grab the knife, please. I'm not showing you this as a technique, guys. I just want to show you the idea. All right, go like this. No, like this. Okay, you ready?
You just screw him, man.
All right. No, anyhow, really, would you stab somebody like this? So a lot of times we practice our moves with these over one.
Yeah.
One of my buddies who was doing the Kali, and he was telling me too, a lot of martial arts systems have, you know, their techniques are not really useful anymore against weapons. Because back in the day, with the armor on, you had to come in a little deeper, so you had to exaggerate it more. Well, we don't wear armor most of the time, do we? I left my armor at home today, so. But the thing is, if you're going to stab me in the chest or something, what are you going to do? Yeah, it's going to be short like that.
Right.
So am I going to do an upward block on this or an X block this way? Probably not.
Right.
Come at me, please. This is how I do my X block. But the thing is now, if you're quick with it, pull your arm down like this and rake it right across me. That could happen quick. So you're coming down, rip.
Right.
Okay, I don't like it against the knife at all. But come at me again, right? Where was that going? Put it right here. Bury me in the chest. Oh, there you go. Do it again. Come on, quick. See, I did the deflecting block, and then I turned it. I can grab, I can hit, or I can just roll myself out of there. So that's all I'm doing is pretty much coming up and hitting with this side of my arm. And then at any point you can turn it, grab it, anything like that. Just get that punch, knife, whatever it is you need to out of the way. So there's the deflecting block. Great grandman, you can put the knife down. That was motions here, he didn't get that. I was going back
to stab again.
I was going back to caveman again. But yeah, great grandmaster Tracy used to do those deflecting blocks with us at his seminars a lot of times. I thought that was pretty awesome, and he said that he was attacked by a knife several times and it was overhead every time, and this is where he started going. He'd been cut with a few, he showed us scars, everything like that, so, but that was it. Alright, so let's do long 2, part 1. Alright, you ready guys? Let's roll with this. Alright, Paul, did you master this?
Master what? Long 2?
Long 2.
I know nothing.
Some of you guys see him with the brown belt, that is his true rank. Not in Kenpo, but in, I call it Kenpo Jiu-Jitsu. He didn't get forms in that. I threw some of the Jiu-Jitsu stuff that I learned and put it with him. So a lot of the extra Kenpo he's getting with this, with you guys.
Stuff I've never done.
That's why I had him put on the other belts throughout the system. And in this belt here, if some of you go, man, that looks pretty crispy clean, because I just took it off my belt rack. It's not even his right size, and we tied it around once instead of twice. You probably didn't notice that on video, but that's the truth of the matter, because he couldn't find his belt because we've been doing this so long, and I didn't require him wearing belts to do it, and, you know, changing the belt. I didn't say, we'll bring 2 belts.
Right.
He earned all those ranks in the system, so why couldn't he wear any of them? I put on a yellow belt one day and taught all day with the yellow belt on. And a couple people really kind of noticed, but some people didn't even notice. I was like...
He has a pink belt too.
I didn't have a pink belt for a while. I let someone borrow it and never got it back.
Nice.
Alright, anyway, here we go. Long 2. He's learning this with you guys.
Yep.
So don't beat up Paul here too bad. Alright, so here we go. We're going to start off with the waving high. You guys know how we've done this before. And then before we go to this is how you see sometimes in the Kenpo systems to do long 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't like getting all that, you know. I can't count that well, you know. No, but I like this, keep it traditionally formed. That's uniform for any form right there you can do. Alright, so here we go. Step 1, step 2. Roll this. Coming back left, right. Good. Okay, we're going to take the right foot step to around 12 o'clock, close to there. Step, the block in. Now we can hold our hand down here for the form if you want, or you can even hold it here. But the block, bend those knees. When we're doing the form too, you can make it a little deeper too. Look, 1, 2, pivot. You can go in a hard bow on this. Now from here, spear hand is in the kata. Now at this point, a lot of times I'll do this, is shift my foot just a little bit to step. It makes that move smoother. To block, left, chop, left, right palm, spear hand with the left. Alright, I'm going to back it up. Alright, here we go. Ready? Yep. Open the hand. 1, 2. Good. Step out of the way. Block, chop, palm, spear. Other side. Block, chop, palm, spear.
He just has to.
I do. It doesn't seem right for me to stop right there. Oh man, I made that look weird. There we go. Oh, I gotta look pretty with this. Alright, there it is. I didn't make that the prettiest one I ever did. Maybe sometime I'll show you the way I do it in tournaments. That's why I make it look real pretty.
He lost me after the bow, so.
But that's the whole form right there. All right, so we're gonna go into a thing, I call them 12 Bedrock principles is what I named them. I used to call them leadership principles, but 12 Bedrock principles. And I put this together years ago, started teaching it here in school. And then I actually am writing a book. And the book is going to be called 12 Principles for Greater Influence. I just want to share that with you guys. Shameless plug before it's even out there. So you guys might hear this and you might like some of this. And one day you guys go, hey, how can I get that?
Yeah.
Then I'll tell you when you can.
Right.
But here we go. Principle number 1, don't be a complainer. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, nice and simple.
You know, we complain. Sometimes we have the right to complain. A lot of times we have the right to complain.
Wow.
But then, what happens if you keep complaining? It sounds horrible, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And now you're a whiner.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear you. No one takes you serious if that's all
Right.
you do is complain. Where was I put in this month's paper at the school here? I talked about caterwaul.
Yeah,
What is caterwaul?
Yeah.
It's like a loud shriek.
Shrieking, yeah.
Yeah, like a loud shrieking noise. It's very annoying. Like a lot of times you hear it from like wild cats.
Yeah.
Or even your household cat, and they go, "Rah!" It's annoying. You should tell your cat, stop!
Yeah.
So you're throwing a pillow at Fluffy or something, you know, tell her to shut up. Because that noise is so annoying. That's how we sound when we complain.
Yeah.
So we picked up a quote in here. Just before we did the video, I went on my phone and searched quotes. This is a good way, if you want a quote on any subject matter, just go in there. That's what I do a lot of times, I find these quotes. You know, I can't remember everything, and Google's good to get it. Paul, can you read your writing?
I'll step up a little bit. It's not because I can't read because of my vision. All right, complaining is draining. Complaining only takes away energy from today. It never solves the problems for tomorrow. And that's by a man named James I. Tuchar.
Yes.
So,
And we had to look up his name because we're like, I know we're not going to pronounce that properly.
we're way off.
So we looked it up, and yeah, we found out we were way off, and most people are too.
Right.
But yeah, I thought that was a really good quote. You know, complaining is draining. It'll drain you, man. It'll take the life out of you.
Right.
When you're in complaining mode, that's exhausting. I've been at work. I manage a restaurant. I still do that right now. I've done that before I started the martial arts. You know, and sometimes if I get in complaining mode, on a slower day, I get more tired than I am when we're on the busiest of days and I'm in a happy mood. You know, I'll be all happy, yeah, let's do this, I'm focusing. It's not as draining. Complaining and, you know, whining about stuff, it'll drain the life right out of you.
Right.
So, that's what we're looking for, guys, is to give you something positive to feed off of.
Right.
You know, give you something positive. It's just, that's what we want to do. You know, we could show you martial arts, but I'm using this platform to speak to the world. You know, I say the world because I get people in India, Brazil that be seeing us. You know, we got them in all over the world. You know, all over the world, just seeing what we do here, and we don't want to sound like caterwaul. You don't know what that is, look it up again. Or rewind it and you do. But if you really want a full definition of that, pick up a dictionary. Alright, so if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel,
What are you waiting for?
come on, subscribe.
Yep.
You know, like everyone says, like, share. Yeah, I mean, if you want to support us, share this too.
Right.
So, and we also have the other channel, the Grinds Factor. So you might see a little picture of a little dog. That was a foster dog that was really, you know, near our heart, my wife and I, that we had for a while. He got a home and everything too. We almost adopted him, but we weren't sure if we were going to be able to keep a pit bull at where we're at.
Yeah.
So he was an awesome dog. So he had one eye, and we just put that picture on there. So, but yeah, subscribe to that channel too. That one just hit 1,000.
Hey.
Thanks to that one video I put out there and asked, and then you guys delivered, and we broke 1,000.
Appreciate
So
it.
I want to say thank you for that.
Yep.
And this year we'd like to see if we can get to 20,000 here, or 25,000. I would like to hit 25,000 this year. You know, that would be amazing. So if you didn't subscribe yet, guess what? Do it. God bless.
Do it.